Okay, I took Brady on a nice little walk and now I'm back. Why did I say now I'm back? Like, no, I'm not really back. I'm still outside. I'm casting an illusion using mental... like Bill Engvall, here's your signs. Honey, you lost my luggage. Oh, your plane land yet? No, I'm still up in the air. I'm having an out-of-body experience. Here's your sign. Okay, I have to get back on track now. I'd say that was a good first episode, a good way to start the series. I was surprised by how cliquish some of the people were. So, and it is interesting that the people that were cliquish never amounted to anything on the show. They were just background characters. Liam was rude, but he's rude to everybody. Amelia was rude, but, you know, she's that way to everybody, too. You could understand the only ones who really had reason to be angry with Paige and Frankie were Dirk and Amelia, and they're the ones who were open to them, so I think there was some good characterization. You know, their friends are the way they are. One is impulsive and oh, don't you mean impulsive? No, I don't. Okay. A lot of you were thinking of that. And one is haughty, but when you get down to it, they do care about others. From what I've seen, you didn't get to see Amelia's caring side as much, which is why I'm not a fan of the character. She's usually portrayed as not caring about people. She's literally said she doesn't care about other people, but this showed a softer side to her. She was standoffish and easily irritated, but when it got down to it, she realized, oh, well, they're just trying to make videos and we've been rude to them. So I thought that was good. I would have liked to have seen that more throughout the show. And I hear you, oh, you've seen what, fewer than 10 episodes? Well, you know how it is. Just from what I've seen, that wasn't very present. I did like how they gave Bernie a more caring side too. I'm glad that as the show progressed, he developed somewhat. He wasn't the rude jerk manager, selfish manager character we've seen in other forms of media throughout the whole series. He did have some development. Like I said before, it was late, but better late than never. You hear stories about people entering a field and there are people who look down on them and don't like them for whatever reason. Like you hear the stories, an athlete joins a team and there are people who are cliquish and not friendly to them, and then those people don't amount to anything while the athlete becomes a big star. So sadly, we've all had to deal with cliques and people like that. You know, don't cater to them. Some people, no matter what you do, they're always going to be rude and demeaning to you, so don't bother with those people. Even though I've cringed at times, could you imagine cringing at chimes? That'd be some weird sounding chimes. Like, maybe you you ring someone's doorbell and it plays some stupid pop song. I have cringed at I have cringed at times, but I really have enjoyed doing these reaction videos. Like I said, this is my last Bizaardvark one. I don't know how many I'll make in the future. I've learned that I prefer doing review videos, show and tell videos like my Crayola crayon collection, or just doing the nonsense I often do, so. See, when I was walking Brady, I thought, oh, I'll have to talk about such and such, and now it's just slipped my mind. Oh, yes, I remember. Talking about the reviews, it's hard to, the episodes I've reacted to, it's hard to make a definitive list from favorite to least favorite, because there was that episode, oh, what was it, promposal problems. The thing is, without the B plot, it's a good episode, but when you add the B plot, it's one of the worst episodes I've ever seen, so you'd have to take that into account. So if I made a list, it would be promposal problems without the B plot and some other episode, and promposal problems with the B plot. I will say, though, that my favorites I've reacted to are the first Law of Dirk, which was the very first reaction I did, and then Frankie Had a Hater, which I wasn't able to post the full reaction because I made part 1 and then the iPad didn't want to let me record. So it was still a good episode, though. I like to think I'm getting better with each one of these face-to-face videos, because I'll never stop being shy and awkward. That's who I am, but I'm getting more comfortable, I think. So, really not much else to say. This may be one of those where I turn it off and then 20 seconds later I find something I should have said, but then again, that's what descriptions are for. So the end of an era here on the Cara O'Connor channel, the last Bizaardvark reaction. It lasted, well, like 10 months or so. So that's it, I guess. No more dragging things out. Have a blessed day, everybody.